Hey everyone, have you been on the hunt for a tiny powerhouse that can actually keep up with your daily workload without taking up half your desk? If you've been searching for a mini PC that doesn't cut corners, but still fits in the palm of your hand, I think you're going to want to see this. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I recently got my hands on the Dell Pro Micro, also known as the next-gen OptiPlex 7020 MFF. And it's one of those devices that makes you question why anyone would still use a full-sized tower. This thing is built around an Intel Core i5-14500T processor, which is no slouch. I ran multiple Chrome tabs, a couple of virtual machines, and even a light video edit all at once, and it barely broke a sweat. If you're someone who juggles spreadsheets, emails, video calls, and maybe some light photo work, this mini PC handles it all without slowing down. I didn't notice any lag even when I pushed it with a few extra browser tabs open. One of the first things that stood out was how small it actually is. It's labeled as an ultra-compact design, and it really is. I've got it sitting next to my monitor on a tiny shelf, and it's barely noticeable. The footprint is smaller than most external hard drives, yet it's packing 64 GB of DDR5 RAM and a 1 TB NVMe SSD. That combo means you're getting lightning-fast memory and storage right out of the box. Booting up Windows 11 Pro is almost instant, and loading large files or launching applications feels like you're working on a much bigger system. I transferred a 50 GB video project from an external drive, and it copied over in under 2 minutes. That kind of speed is a game-saver when you're on a tight deadline. Speaking of connectivity, this mini PC has you covered. It comes with both HDMI and DisplayPort outputs, so you can hook it up to dual monitors without any extra adapters. I tested it with two 4K displays, and the image quality was crisp and smooth. There's also Wi-Fi 6E built in, which means faster and more stable wireless connections, especially if you've got a newer router. I streamed 4K content wirelessly without a single stutter, and the Bluetooth 5.2 lets you pair multiple devices like keyboards, mice, or headphones without any lag. If you're someone who hates cable clutter, this thing makes it easy to keep your setup clean. Another big plus for me was the fact that it ships with Windows 11 Pro right out of the box. That means you're getting all the business-ready features like BitLocker encryption, remote desktop support, and domain join capabilities. I set up a test domain for a small project I'm working on, and the process was seamless. It's also nice knowing you're getting a professional-grade operating system without having to deal with bloatware or unnecessary pre-installed apps. The system feels clean and ready to use from day one. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, mini PCs are great, but what about upgrades? Well, the Dell Pro Micro does allow for some expansion. You can add more RAM if needed, and there's an extra M.2 slot for additional storage. That said, with 64 GB of RAM and a 1 TB SSD already installed, most users won't need to upgrade right away. The only real downside I noticed was the lack of a dedicated graphics card. If you're into gaming or heavy video editing, you might want to look elsewhere. But for everyday productivity, web browsing, and even light creative work, this thing is more than capable. So, who's this mini PC really for? If you're a professional who needs a reliable, compact machine for work, or if you're a student looking for a powerful computer that won't take over your dorm room, the Dell Pro Micro is worth considering. It's also a great option if you're trying to declutter your workspace, but don't want to sacrifice performance. The build quality feels solid, and Dell's reputation for business-grade hardware means you're getting something that's built to last. If you're curious and want to see the specs or pricing for yourself, the link is below. It's a solid little machine that punches well above its weight, and I think it's one of the best mini PCs out there right now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.